This is Kane here, and I am playing Space Empires 5. I have tried to do several games on this, but there's always been something wrong that has set me back to the beginning and cost me quite a bit of my life. So, let's get on with this with a new game. I do have the newest balance mod installed. I actually have messaged the owner about his Nova mod because just reading that sounds amazing. And if he gets back to me about it and puts the download link, I am going to begin it and install it. If he says no, it is no longer in production and everything's done on it, then I'm going to be sad. But this is going to be, well, hopefully a quick little short game. I will be coming back and playing the balance mod. I have more experience with the balance mod than standard, believe it or not, because I've actually installed the balance mod over the standard one when I first started playing. Let's give this one a region. See, normally I do massive maps, but for this one I wanted to be quick, but these small maps, should have saved that one. That just looks like it would go way too fast. I like to have some travel distance and being able to expand a bit. I will be setting myself up a starting position up here. Okay, that's it I can do in here. Let's go to Empires. Okay, because I want this to be a quick game, we will be in low tech. Starting resources, we will not change. Planet value will be good. Number of starting planets. I do want it to be a quick game, and having it at 10 will make it a lot faster. But I don't want it to be too short, so we're going to go with 3. We can view the score of all players. Alright, and tech points are going to remain at none. Racial points will remain at low. Randomly generated neutral empires are empires that will never expand. They have what they start with, and that is it. So let's turn that off. Number of computer players, we're going to leave that medium. Now, computer player difficulty. This is a tough one on me. Simply because I have never actually won a game, even with the AI on low. But at the same token, I have never lost a game. It just gets dragged on for so long that I just get more or less bored and quit playing. I'm recording this because I've noticed that when I record the games, it does keep me interested in them for a bit longer. and I usually finish a recorded game, even if I have no plan on it. I'm gonna set this at low so that y'all can get a laugh if I get my ass handed to me. Let's load Empire from file. The Empire's not on fire, not yet. Eternity Ashvale Standard. Load. My house Ashvale. Okay, game options. Yeah, we're gonna go with the standard ship site. Never. Event frequency, we're gonna leave it on medium. Maximum severity, let's leave it on high. Units in space per player. Bad idea. Maximum ships allowed per player. Bad idea. Cheat codes, no. I don't even know any of them. Team mode, I'm not doing cluster, so I'm leaving that alone. No tactical combat. I love my tactical combat because I don't understand the strategic combat in this game. No ruins. I love my ruins because they give me fun technologies. Allow map saves during the game. It's not really a map I want to keep going with. Like beyond this game. Player restrictions. Can give gifts, yes. Can give technology through gifts and trade, sure. Can surrender completely. If I were to make myself a laughing stock, yeah, we'll go with that. Can conduct intelligence projects. Please and thank you. It is fun to mess with people. Player can see entire tech tree. This just means I can see everything and I can know what I need to research to unlock fun technologies. We're going to leave that off, which means I actually have to work my way through the tree and do discoveries to find the fun stuff. Players can only colonize breathable atmosphere. We're going to leave this one off. Basically, this means that if my people breathe oxygen, they can only colonize planets that have an oxygen-based atmosphere. Kind of like Earth, even though we only have 23% of oxygen in the atmosphere, and the rest is carbon dioxide. Players can only colonize their home planet types. This means that I could only live on 1 out of 2 planet types, and that would just, well, that does make it a little bit more difficult. I'm not interested in losing 2/3 of the galaxy. Multiplayer, we are skipping that one. Victory conditions. These are victory conditions that must be these are the conditions that must be met for the game to end. You can select multiples. So, for example, I can go, we have to colonize over 50% of the quadrant and destroy all home worlds. Actually, no, 50% of the quadrant. Players at peace for 10 years, 100 turns, which is hard to get, and highest technology, which means I have to research 80% of the tech tree, colonize 50% of the quadrant, and enforce a peace for 10 years. Or I can leave it blank, and the game will continue until I wipe everyone out, or they wipe me out. Now, let's scroll down here. Time lapse, 10 years. That is speed running right there. That is speed run. You have 100 turns before the game ends. 50 years. You have 500 turns before the game ends. 100 years, 1,000 turns before the game ends. So I typically don't touch any of this stuff because the game conditions I like are free for all till the end. Let's go up to map and no warp points means you actually have to research a technology to create warp points to leave the starter system that you are in. I want to try a game on that, but I don't want to because it will be sitting in one system for a long time. Warp points located anywhere in the system. They typically are towards the edge of the system in the direction of the next system. Anywhere in the system means that the location of the warp point doesn't matter. Finite resources. Don't check that unless you are good at the game. Because once a planet's out of resources, it can't produce anything, and you can actually strip the entire quadrant bare if you're not careful. Anyways, enough of that rattling. Let's begin. I'm starting with myself back into a corner, and I'm pretty certain that Blade got get a laugh out of it if he sees this video / recording / whatever. Alright, let's zoom. Oh, yay! How big are you? Ooh, medium, yes. Alright, let's look at Centaur. What do I have in Centaur? I have nothing in Centaur. Okay, let's go up here. Create ship. No, I do not want to sell my soul. Sorry, got a message. Okay, let me think now. It's, I'm just doing a quick build here, and that should be it. Yep. Alright, and believe it or not, that is it. So let's go ahead and set strategy of don't get hurt. Design name. I'm going to be real creative with this. Colonizer G. Alright. Now let me select you. No, I don't want to make two. I want to make a ship. Colonizer. So 2 turns to get that colonizer out. Yeah, not bad. Let's go over here to research and down to the bottom. Dump it all into applied research. Some people may have choice words about me doing that, but that's what I do. Okay, no known empires, comparisons. There's 5 of us, and I am in the middle. And of course, the Terran Confederation is first. They got me beat on resources. Got me beat on research points. Tech level's well matched. So they're winning in resources and research points, and that's it right now. Alright. And yes, my turn. 3, let me check this. Okay, I'm just gonna bound those turns real quick. Oh, by the way, setting orders, name. It is now called the first ship. So if anyone watching the stream or watching the YouTube wants a ship named after them, just give me a shout out, and if I see it, I'll make the ship. I'll name a ship after you. As we get later on in the game, please tell me what class of ship you want. This right here is going to be my research compound. Oh, by the way, I can also name planets. So let's name this one. I'm just naming this one for fun right now. Temple. Let's just call it the Temple Labs. I don't need to have the. Planet name there at all. Okay, and in 12 turns, that construction will be done. Speaking of construction, let's go ahead and upgrade facilities. What's that done? Now, what I just did there was, this is now construction in progress. So in 2 turns, that will be up to 4. That will be up to 4, and this one will have everything at 4. But I'm gonna bound this turn. Alright, let's see if it got done. No, it did not. Okay, let's drop this down to 2%. Let's put this up at 25% here, 25% here, and go with 48% on my engines, because I need better engines. Yes. Zip through all that, and cool. Got some good tech, and let's upgrade facilities again to make sure that this is getting me my level 5s. Tap that there so I can see my research, and tap this here to check the time. I'm good. Research, clear spending. Let me do. I need to 50% on you, 25% on you, and let me get. Let me get 25% on armor, because I need as good armor as I can get for now. 2 in space yards, good. Alright. Let me check to see what I got going. I'm gonna want to keep that going. Just gonna leave it here for now. Actually, no. Zero everything out. I'm gonna get me some frigates up here in a moment. Okay, so level 4 light hull, clear spending, all. Let me get my. I gotta cheese my sensors. Hold on. I'm trying to play my tech research a little bit better than what I usually do. Normally I go, I want this, I want that, I want this, and I just go for it. I need... Okay, that should be good on sensors. Let me dump one more turn into... Okay, cool. Into armor, and level 7 armor. Now I can start dumping my stuff into other things. I'm not going to be doing projectile weapons. Reason being, I have something else in mind for my weapon systems. Let me do a... Yeah, let me... Light hole. Now while that's running, let me create my first warship. Bridge, basic senses, combat senses, crew quarters, and then life support. Let me go to lower deck, upper deck. I believe 12 is the maximum. Yep. For those who don't know, on the balance mod, 6 is the maximum. I'm going to do 2 projectile turns, and I need supply in ordnance form. Let me go to middle deck and slap ordnance there, and a supply there. Now, let me come back up and check. Okay. The rest of it will be as much armor as I can fit. If I'm running out of space for armor, I have... Let me take that one off and give it more weapons. Simply because I don't know what else to put on there right now, since everything is so limited. Let me go to strategy. It's optimum range. Design type is attack ship. Design name. We are going with the SSF. That is System Securities Frigate. Okay. Create. Whoops. I forgot to set that as a type. Alright. Now, let me... Ships. That's one thing I miss about the, One thing I miss about the, balance mod. These things are... The little icons they have here are smaller, so they don't block your view on as much things. Okay, here we go. Let me check my research. Yep. Now, technically, I can go in and remove all those ships being built and do editing to make them bigger and add more stuff on them. But I am not interested in doing that. Those SFFs are meant to be outdated quick. And as much as it might sadden people to hear this, the SSF is a throwaway ship. It's just meant to be something that I can bang out to. It's meant to be something that you can bang out quick to secure a system fast. And let me go ahead and clear spending on that, and we are going to dump everything I have into space yards for a couple turns. Probably going to bring my space yards up to level 5. Oh, cool. Let me... Yep. So yeah, 11% on that. 5 is a good number. I like number 5. Uh, um, I like to do my text by 5s. So typically I'll find something I want to research, like applied research, and I bring up to 5, and then next time I research, put points into it, I'll bring up to 10. It's just me being my weird little self. I may actually have to sink some points into projectile weapons, just so I can get them to be a little better, why I am dependent on them. Because it will take some time for me to get my I'm upset because I meant to check to see how long. Okay, you see that went from... Let's see how fast. Okay, so it took one turn off of it. Alright. This SSF is making a break for the warp point so that I can start getting other planets under my control. I do have this planet here, and this planet here that I can colonize, but they are of the improper atmosphere. And I don't have the technology to bang out atmospheric modification buildings. Okay, so time to cycle the turn. Those 2 ships without orders are going to sit there until all 5 of them are constructed. Applied research level 6. As much as I would love to upgrade everything, I need to hold off on that for now. Alright. So it looks like I can't use this system at all. Okay, so he should be knocking out another one next turn. These should be knocking out another one next turn. And what I'm going to do is move these 10 up to this warp point to stop them from getting through. And, well, it's not meant to stop anyone from getting through. It's meant to make it a little hard on them. Let me scroll up here and zero that out. And bump this up because I want that about level... I want it at level 10, but as soon as these ships are done being constructed, whatever level it's on, it will be. Q Kappa. Awesome. So... yeah, blockade that as soon as I can. And blockade this as soon as I can. I will be just doing full blockade on this, and as soon as I get my fleet constructed, well, group constructed, I will swap it over. Let's for this one. It's going to stop right there and wait for backup. Me and the Q Kappa have a bit of a history. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Q Kappa. Q Kappa wants to start something with me. Alright. You know what? Ooh, they breathe oxygen. Alright, communications. Alright. Keep the Q Kappa back as far as I can for now. I really need to get military posts up. Oh, they are doing. Q Kappa are definitely doing everything they can against me. Okay, 2 more turns. In 2 more turns, I can increase my, Q. Alright, yeah. Q Kappa getting spanked. Q Kappa getting spanked. Alright, getting all my ships out, and I will send reinforcements to my forward scout. Okay, there we go. Get that up to 10, and then I will. Do whatchamacallit, doohickey, full upgrades. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna need some additional firepower here. All right. What are y'all doing here? Oh, hold on. Orders. I don't know. I want to make sure that I cancel all orders and warp. Let me check some. History. Okay. So I'm not seeing anything about ships being about my ships receiving orders and being moved around by someone else beside me. But okay, clear spinning on all projectiles level 5. That is good. That's as much projectiles as I want. Let me come up here and give myself a boost there and give myself a upgrade. Ooh, yes. Alright, get up to here. Comparisons. Okay, yep. Let me actually talk to the send message. Propose trade. Give items. Technology. I will trade you gas planet colonization or ice planet colonization. Okay. Let's see what the QCAP say about that. If they turn it down, well, I'm going to go on the offensive. Okay, just message them about it. Clear spending on that. I want to boost my. I can't do anything with it, but I may go for the intelligence services. But since I have 30k in the bank, I will get rock planet colonization. Because I know there's going to be rocks colonized there. I want that planet. I want multiple planets. So I know that there's rock planets I can use. Okay, I need to get a gas colonization up. We want to move item up. Close. And actually, we are going to cut it here for the recording. Thank y'all for watching. And I will see y'all in the next episode of Space Empires 5.